Hey fam, Melanated Magic here. I hope y'all doing all right and hope you've been catching my other videos. Today's topic, I desire to talk about why I am my own best friend. So when I began my spiritual journey and started evolving into things that are outside of what religion teaches you, I began to get into the occult, answering my spiritual call. And it took a lot of time to reprogram myself to accepting that there was much more than just what religion had taught me all these years. Not to undermine what I did learn these years, because everything you learn are tools that you're going to use for your journey. So I'm glad that I took the religious journey. I'm glad that I took the religious path, because now I know that I'm definitely free with where I am now, spiritually, emotionally, physically, in every aspect of my life. And it didn't happen overnight. So little by little, I went losing friends. I went disconnecting with people who no longer resonated with the things that I was getting into. They would not necessarily shun me because I have a big mouth and people don't want to hear it. But they would just like not try to see what I was trying to explain to them. Especially people who are in religion. It's hard to talk to a person who is deep in their religion, because it's hard to look on the outside, being that you're in that box. You're boxed into that particular religion that you are serving. And every religion to me is about manipulation and control. Ultimately, that's what it has become. There are a lot of truths within it. There's a lot of beauty within it. But there are also a ton of lies that have been fed to us throughout history, that, you start telling a lie and you keep telling that lie over and over, every decade, every 100 years, whatever. Next thing you know, oh, because they've been telling this lie for thousands of years, people believe it because they've written it in books and everything, rather than trusting their own inner spirit, their own inner man. We believe in the stories we've been told and take that for truth. But we never stop to find out, is there more? Because if we say we believe in the Most High Creator, and the Most High Creator has no limits, and we were made in the image and the likeness of the Most High, then why set limitations on your faith if you know that your Creator is eternal? And if you are eternal, that means learning never stops. Even with all the knowledge I've obtained through the years, I still don't know everything I need to know. There's always new levels to this. There's always levels. Don't ever get comfortable in one place. Always seek to continue to grow and feed your mind and evolve. So I come from a culture, I'm very mixed up culture-wise, and so I grew up in a culture where loud music was played all the time. That was part of the culture. And so they see me, a mature woman, banging my reggae music, and they think it's just low life stuff because they don't understand what the music's saying, the spirituality behind it, what the drums and the bass stand for. Everything, everything has hertzes, everything has vibrations. And just because it doesn't resonate with you does not make it any less beautiful or spiritual. Just because you don't like your music loud, who are you to violate a next person? I'm in my freaking car. I pay that note. That's my car. That's my music. And I'm going to play it wherever the heck I desire. I'm respectful. But at the same time, nobody's going to rob me of that, of my free will, what I choose to do. You're not going to die and fall apart because some loud music passed you by. But people trip over silly things. I'm amazed at the silly things that people trip over. So at the same time, I don't desire to be a burden to anyone. And everybody has what they desire. So I have my car, I have my home, I have my business. I'm not hurting for anything. So I don't really need to have friends that are just going to be there as a place filler, and you're not bringing anything to the table to offer as a friend, because I've always had friends who just take my energy, my ideas. I've had even people who have slept with my boyfriends in my younger days. So you have to learn to be your own best friend. I love listening to my music. I could bang it as loud as I want when I'm alone. I get to eat however I desire. If I want to suck my fingers and smack my mouth while I'm eating those chicken wings and licking the bones, that's me. But I do it in private. It's a time and place for everything. Right now I'm having tacos for lunch. I don't want you to see all that cilantro in my tea sauce. So let me be a lady and record my video and then kill my tacos for lunch. But I've learned to lean on myself, to be my own best friend, because I cannot find anybody that resonates with me. And when I think I do, they just come into my life to do something dark. They don't come with clean and pure intentions. I've had people betray me, talk about me to my exes and mock me. They're mocking me, talking about me, who knows what they're saying. One will come and tell me what the other was saying, so I know you were partaking, you just not telling me your part. I've had people just backstab me in the most terrible ways. I've had people team up against me to suspend me without pay for things that I didn't do and didn't deserve. It's happened in more than one place of employment. I had this one girl when I was a public speaker, and she wrote me up because we got into a little spat, and I knew she was going to report me, but I didn't report her. So I got suspended for a week without pay behind her. But of course, whoever tells you karma's not real, that's bullshit. Karma is very real, and I see it sometimes right away. I'd be like, whoa. So screw whoever says that karma is not real. Yes, it is. To every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's just a matter of time before it catches up to you. And just because people tell you things that sound righteous, you need to understand yourself and soul search to see if that's true for you, if it resonates with you. Because just because I listen to other people, it doesn't mean I take every single word they say for face. I like to do my research. You could probably see some of my books sticking out from my bookshelf. I have all kind of books, like cheat sheets of all sorts. I have so much stuff. Because I like to educate myself. I like to read. I like to learn. I like to know why, and then draw my own conclusion. So I trust myself and I love myself. I did mirror work. I've done shadow work. I've gone through dark night of the soul several times, and every time I come out stronger spiritually, because you have to spend time with yourself to understand yourself on a spiritual level. Because the moment you start understanding yourself on a spiritual level, everything else in your life starts to fall in place bit by bit, and it could take years for a positive change to come forth. Like I was telling people, all this stuff you see, it didn't happen overnight. My jewelry business, I've been making jewelry for about 15 years now. My spirituality has been lifelong. I'm always building upon. Everything I have, it didn't come overnight. I've had to work hard by myself most of the time to achieve the goals, because I have bigger goals than other people. So why am I going to let people who are not vibrating at my level come and help me when their mind and their heart is somewhere else? So that's why I let the people go at my business place, because I didn't see where they were putting all of their heart into it. It's like they're just milking a job. It's just a job, and people act like you're doing them a favor even though you're paying them to do a job, right? And I'm not that type of employer that's like difficult and everything. Like I like treating people that work for me the way I would like to be treated if I was working for me. So, but then people still take advantage, because sometimes no matter how kind you are, some people are just that way. That's just who they are. They're low vibrational beings. They don't know that they're low vibrational beings, and some of them enjoy being a low vibrational being, all right? Because they like bringing misery, because that spirit of misery, all spirits are real. And I see them walk through my door. I'm like, hey, misery. Hey, self-entitlement. Hey, ungrateful. How y'all doing today? Oh, I see you brought a little somebody with you. All right, y'all go with them when they leave. Though you're welcome for a time being, but then when they leave, you gotta leave with them. See you, bye. Once you understand that things are spiritual, and I don't have to explain anything to anyone by being my own best friend. I get to do what I desire when I desire, dress how I please, nobody judging me, criticizing me, eyeing me up and down with envy, or like, oh, who does she think she is? Whatever the hell their shit smelling looking face is saying when they eyeing me like that. I always have people eyeing me up and down. Whatever their reasons are, good, bad, I don't give a shit. I love myself, and I don't seek validation from other people anymore. I used to be that person that required, hey, is this okay? You know, it's like you need permission to live your life, because everybody tried to live my life for me most of my life. And you get tired of that, because you have your own life to live. You have your own journey to follow. You have your own purpose to fulfill. And no one, not your mama, your granny, your sister, your brother, your man, can do that for you. So a lot of times when I tell people stuff, they get offended, or they take it like really hard, instead of really meditating what I'm saying and going home and then putting it in their pipe and smoking it. You know, like, let me meditate on this. That's what I mean. When I say put it in your pipe and smoke it, I'm saying meditate on this, okay? But if you smoke, that's your business, okay? I'm not here to judge. So I love you. I hope that you learn to become your own best friend. I hope that you learn to understand who you are, to love yourself, because when you start loving yourself and being your own best friend, you could be everybody else's light. Not to be everybody's best friend, to be a light to others, because now you can give that love, because you learned how to love you first. Now you can properly love others in their respective place. So if you're liking my videos, go ahead and hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my videos when I post them. And I will see you on the other side in the next video. So take this message, put it in your pipe, and smoke it. Peace. I'm out.